But guess what? I have gained weight. Looks like diarrhea. And so before it spirals totally out of control, I said I need to hit the restart button. And he made some little tea. I was like, I ain't gonna drink that. My friend was like, I'm feeling good. She said, girl, let him make you some of that tea. Yeah, you know, I used to say turmeric, like T-U-M-E-R-I-C. I didn't know what turmeric.
Okay, I just took that diarrhea thing a little too far. Okay.
Hey everybody, I'm Cali Grits. That's right, a girl raised in the South living in Cali. I am super excited to be recording this video but guess what? I have gained weight. Yep, it happens. You know, being quarantined and not being able to hang out and, you know, work out with my friends and go to the gym and do my group workouts and my circuit training. I have picked up weight. And no, I have not gained it all back. When I checked the other day, I was like, OMG. And so before it spirals totally out of control, I said I need to hit the restart button. Now I know a lot of you all could probably relate. And when I started my channel, I actually had completed a weight loss journey and kind of told you about it, told you the tips. But now I need to follow my own advice, okay? And so, pardon me if you hear background noise. My neighbors seem to be excited. I don't think they ever had a balcony because they always out there making all that noise, okay? So let's get started. So these are the ingredients of the things I'm gonna use. The first thing I wanna do is in the morning, right before I do my breakfast smoothie, I'm gonna have a detox. I usually use this yogi detox tea, but you know, I was like, let me try something different. I don't notice that it really works anyway. This right here is by Bigelow. I never tasted this before. It's ginger. Yeah, you know, I used to say turmeric, like T-U-M-E-R-I-C. I didn't know what turmeric. I thought people was, you know, most people don't pronounce that R unless it's silent. So I said, well, they spelled turmeric wrong. Then I picked up another one. I'm like, man. And then I'm like, girl, you don't know how to spell turmeric. So anyway, turmeric is supposed to be really good for inflammation. And I noticed rheumatoid arthritis, you know, is in my family. And I started noticing I started having knee pain. And they told me I had a little arthritis in my knee. And in one of my, you know, section of my neck. I'm like, child, no. So I found out that moringa, my sister had told me about it, but when I was living in Abu Dhabi, this guy, he was from Nevis, he saw some moringa on the side of the road. Girl, he almost had a wreck trying to pull over to go gather it up. And he made some little tea. I was like, I ain't gonna drink that. My friend was like, I'm feeling good. She said, girl, let him make you some of that tea. He ain't gonna give me no, you know, concoction, put no roots on me. No way. I don't gonna take no chance. But this one has turmeric and moringa, and they're both supposed to be good for inflammation. And so I'm gonna try, and this one is actually a detox. So I think I'm gonna try this. And for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm gonna have a smoothie. And like in between, I may have like an apple for a snack or some walnuts or something like that. But nothing like, no major meals. And if I do this for 10 days, I know the bloat will disappear. Let's hope so, because I look like I'm with a child. Okay, so now let's get started. Like these are the ingredients that I'm gonna use. I have some Granny Smith apples. I'm gonna squeeze lemons on there so that they don't turn brown. I have carefully cleaned up some spinach so that I'll have spinach in all of my smoothies. I peeled my bananas. I had them ripening and they got a little overripe, so I went ahead and peeled them and put them in the freezer. So I'm gonna slice those up. And also I have mango chunk, and these are some whole strawberries, organic. Then I have some frozen blueberries. We're gonna have some frozen peaches, some frozen pineapple, and I love raspberries, but I hate the seeds that are inside, because even once you make a smoothie, you're not like spitting out raspberry seeds all over the place. And I'm also gonna have some chia seeds, and I'm gonna use some Neo Cell collagen powder. I'm gonna put this, the BioSeal. So it has biotin, and it promotes strong bones, strengthens the nails, healthy joints. Yeah, and we know after that jump rope challenge, yeah, my knee was compromised for about a week. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, we're gonna shed some pounds with this detox. Now, I have a NutriBullet. Now, most people that make those smoothie cleanses, they have like a Ninja or something really big. And so I'm gonna do my day one in using my blender, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. But then for the other 9 days, I'm going to do a prep and put everything in the freezer and do them one by one. So let's get started. Okay, so it looks like my little remote control died. That sucks with high intensity. One of my friends is gonna break me up from saying that. Okay, so now let's assemble our first smoothie. Well, actually our first day one. I'm gonna use my handy dandy smoothie cup. Now, of course, this cup is not big enough to hold all the ingredients that I need, because I'm gonna need a cup of strawberries, 1 whole apple, 1 cup of mango, and 3 handfuls of spinach. That's not gonna all fit in here and blend at once. So I have decided that I am going to recycle. You know how you buy the Simply Lemonade in the big jug? I didn't have a pitcher at the house. And so, you know what? I washed it out and I'm recycling it. I have kept it for over a year and a half. It comes in handy for what I needed to do. So the first ingredient, I'm going to do 3 handfuls of spinach. And you see how the spinach is. I'm packing it in really deep. So let's grab another handful. And if I drop some of it, like I said earlier, I washed the table off. All right, so now that I have enough spinach in here, and I'm doing 3 handfuls because it's gonna be 3 smoothies. So usually 1 handful per smoothie. All right, so now that I've done that, all this is not gonna fit. Now I have to put 2 cups of water. So here's my 1 cup measuring cup. So I'm gonna put 1 cup in here. I'm just gonna put 1 cup for now. That wasn't cute. All right, and now I'm going to put in my collagen powder.
All right, now I'm digging for the little scooper. Come on, scooper.
I stick my hand in here and feel for it. Here it is. 2 scoops of collagen powder. And men probably won't put collagen powder in theirs. So let's put 2 scoops of the chia seeds. I'm assuming that 1 scoop, chia, all over the thing. All right, and so now, as I use stuff, I'm putting it down there, and that's gonna go in the daily smoothies as well, 1 scoop per day. So I'm gonna put 7 drops of this BioSeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just put 10. Okay. All right. For now, I am going to just mix this. Okay. So now I'm going to bring up my Simply Lemonade empty container that I've been using, like I said, for over a year. I have my funnel. And so now I'm going to pour. You know what? I'm not gonna pour it in there yet. I'm gonna add a cup of strawberries. Cup of strawberries in here. Throw an extra one in. All right, so now, okay, now I'm going to pour in here. So let's pour, looks like diarrhea. Upset stomach diarrhea. Okay, wish that funnel had a wider opening. It's gonna take forever. All right. And you're gonna probably see why I don't do this for all the days. I have done it many times, but it gets kind of tiresome when you realize, oh dang, I gotta mix the smoothies for the day. Now, this recipe calls for grapes too, but I don't have any grapes. But I'm gonna use an acai pack. I had bought these when I did my acai bowl. And so I'm gonna just use this. I have so many of them left in the freezer. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pop it in here. Pop it in. All right, that's, if y'all can see it up close, it just looks like, we're not gonna advertise Simply all day. All right, next I'm gonna put a cup of mango. So now, a cup of mangoes in here. Oops. Drop another one for a good measure. pop. And now, usually I know how much a whole apple is, and I did want to core it on top of here because this platform is not so steady, okay? But let's see if I can do it without not collapsing the whole thing. No, man. We're gonna take it to the side. Okay. So I just did it over there. This is a whole Granny Smith apple. These apples are kind of soft because I had them in the refrigerator for longer than they should have been. Definitely not gonna eat them like that. Plus we got an apple core, so we don't eat apples like that anyway anymore. We're snobs, so we core our apple. A whole apple is in here, as well as.
Can't get my words out.
And now I'm about to put this acai pack in there and add my other cup of water and blend that and mix it in with that. And sometimes it's not enough liquid on that first set of ingredients. I noticed that it may not be enough to divvy evenly among 3 smoothies. But remember, I'm doing the smoothies, but I'm also doing a snack. And my snack could be like an apple, walnuts. It's a lot of different things I could eat. But I'll probably just eat a piece of fruit and maybe a handful of nuts or something like that. I'm not going to try to eat. Since I'm doing a cleanse, got to keep it clean. All right, so let's pour this whole pack of acai. So now let's do a cup of water. I feel like I'm making a mess when I get ready to pour. All right, so I always am scared that I don't have this top on good. I hate when that accident happens with the smoothie thing. So this is my last time blending. So my neighbors should be fine. All right, last time. Ooh, about to overflow. And so that's not a whole lot. I'm gonna put a little bit more water and shake it around and get all the rest of the ingredients that stuck to the side. Just a little. It did waste on the sides. All right, let's pull that and get the little diarrhea pieces off the sides.
Okay, I just took that diarrhea thing a little too far. Okay.
All right, so now let's put the top on it and shake it up. All right, so shake it all up. All right, so now I have my 3 small mason jars, and I am going to try to evenly distribute. Now, there's a word, it says quality. I never knew what the other word was. I don't even know what the other word said, but anyway, I always try to put them, like fill it up to the bottom of the station thing first. So let's fill up the first one to right below the Q. Fill up this one to right below the Q. And fill up this one to right below the Q. And then from here, a little bit more to below the Q. To below the Q. No, it's like that. That's below the Q. Right now, it's not like this. Oh, so I'm going to Q. To below Q. To below Q. Now, I don't know how many ounces this is, but this is one day worth of smoothies. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And like I said, I have 2 snacks that are not accounted for right here. Now I have option to like eat like tuna, like you know how you can buy those packets of tuna. I think it's like 70 calories, but I don't feel like doing that. This is just so simple. Because here's my dilemma: I've been snacking like crazy, okay? But if I was at work, because there was no vending machines and leaving campus, you only had like 20 minutes to eat lunch, so you didn't have time to really go nowhere. So there was no temptation to leave and go buy some food. So you ate whatever you brought to work. And so I would bring healthy stuff. So I'm gonna start packing my lunch bag as if I was going to work, and giving myself lunch breaks and breaks the same way I would if I was at school, so I can stop all this eating all the snacks and get back. Okay? All right, so this is day one, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Now, I had to improvise because I don't have a Ninja or a super big blender or any of those. I have a NutriBullet, which is not big enough to hold all my stuff. So you kind of saw how I broke that down. Now, who wants to go through that? Not me. But prepping is also hard. But I'm finna now prep the rest of my 27 smoothies, and I'm gonna stack them in the refrigerator. The freezer. So now I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator for tomorrow because I'm gonna start day one tomorrow. I already took my measurements. I took pictures. Baby, my pictures look like, but you know, that's the only way you're gonna see progress. So even if I don't show you all of them, I'll show you the main ones and then be able to do a side-by-side comparison. So anyway, now let's get ready to prep for the second part. So I'm about to put these in the refrigerator and then set up my assembly line for what's happening next. All right, now I'm ready to do the second part. So I bought these freezer bags, the 38 freezer quart bags. So if we could do our mathematics, we have 27 smoothies left. I'm gonna use my 1/3 of a cup measuring cup. Now for each one of these fruit, 1 cup is a serving. So I'm just gonna do 1/3 of a cup. So that 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3, that's 1 cup. So I just really be doing 1 whole serving of fruit for the day. So let me just show you what the ingredients are. I squeeze lemons on the apples so they won't turn brown. So I have my Granny Smiths. I have my peaches, frozen. Everything is frozen. Blueberries, not blueberries, but just blueberries. The pineapple dices. I usually use chunks, but they didn't have any, so. And then I have the strawberries and mango. Now, I only had a couple of bananas, and I had frozen them because they had gotten too ripe. And so I'll be putting bananas, you know, kind of like in everything, but just a few bananas. All right, so now spinach is the base for everything. So I'm just gonna leave it over there. So I'm gonna set up and grab a handful of spinach and try to do a handful. Let's see, that's a handful. So a handful of spinach in each bag. Try not to do too much because it has to last me. If I run out of spinach, I can always buy more. But I want to have a good amount of spinach in each one. A handful. So let's do a handful for this third bag. I can tell when I run out of spinach, but that's okay. Because when I do, I'll just finish the other part of my assembly at another time. Tomorrow, when I go buy some more spinach. I shouldn't run out of fruit because I'm only putting 1/3 of a cup in each bag. So that should be enough. All right, so that's 3. So now let's go down the line and just, the first one I think I'm gonna do strawberry, apple, banana. So let's grab some apples. I'll do 1/3 of a cup of apples. And we're just gonna set that on top of that. I'm gonna do bananas. And strawberries. So this first container, let's put a couple of other fruit in there. It's kind of skimpy. But I don't want a whole lot of fruit. I want more fruit than spinach. So this is the first bag, finished. Let's put that in there. And let's do this next one. Pineapple, mango, banana. Try to use up all the bananas now because if I don't put it in the freezer, they're gonna start thawing out and they're gonna get real yucky looking. All right, so now let's put 1/3 of a cup of pineapples. And let's do 1/3 of a cup of bananas. So this is pineapple, mango, banana. And as I do these day by day, maybe not for every meal, but I'll show you how to take it out the freezer and dump it into the cup and blend it with my chia seeds, collagen powder, and my BioSeal. So that's those 2. For this next one, I'm gonna do blueberry, strawberry, banana. So let's do 1/3 of a cup of blueberries. These blueberries are thawing out. I better hurry up so I put them back in the freezer. My refrigerator just did its little cycle. Alright, so the banana. So what else? Strawberry blueberry banana? Or mango blueberry banana? Mango. And I might drop a strawberry in the bag. Alright, or not. Alright, so I push that down. So I have 3 bags done. So this is day 2. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the last one with the banana so that I can put them in the freezer. Because once the bananas start thawing after I froze them, they get kind of gross and icky. So let's grab a handful of spinach. Let's grab these. I have these items in here. Let's try this. And y'all, the whole key to this is just clean eating. There's no miracle or magic that happens while you lose the. And a lot of times, honestly, let's do banana, peach, strawberry. Okay? Because I'm using these peaches. Stuff sticking all out the cup. It's like, why are you using this measuring cup on this? You know you ain't really doing nothing. Alright, so let's put that. And you know, when I grab it out the freezer, I'm not going to look to see what it is because I'm not going to label it. But you know, you can label with a Sharpie marker. Your Ziplocs. Your Ziploc container has, this needs more spinach. It has that white thing on there where you can write down what's in each bag. But I'm not that concerned about it. Alright, so because the bananas are going to, I have one more that I need to put a banana. Once I run out of spinach, I'm going to stop. Dang it, I didn't set the timer. So I don't know how much time, but I know it hasn't been 30 minutes. My thing stops after 30 minutes. So here's another handful of spinach. For some reason I always put a little extra. So that's that. I could have used some smaller freezer bags, but I didn't see any smaller ones that were the freezer bags. They had some other bags. Alright, what are we going to do for this one? Apple, mango, pineapple. Uh-oh. Come on, apple. So apple, we have apple, banana, mango. I may have already done that combination. But yeah. So now I'm about to put this in the freezer. Push it down. So this is 1 day, 1 and 2/3. So I get off my second easy. Like this place that in here. Make sure this one. I don't know where I have that. Then I put one on top of that. That's extra strawberries, get some yum, and then pencils, then it's like some meat. Alright, so let's grab some more bags. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 27 bags. That's how many more smoothies I got to do. I can already tell I'm not gonna have enough spinach for 27 more handfuls. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So this is almost 5 days worth of smoothies. Stay tuned throughout the week of me probably day by day showing you me eating my smoothie and you know, I won't give you the progress until the end of the 10 days, but I will be showing you some workouts. So my first workout will be my resistance band workout and maybe a circuit training workout. But anyway, stay tuned for what's to come. I'm going to be bringing you more content, and please try prepping your smoothies. I guess I should close the door. Try prepping your smoothies ahead of time. If you don't have a smoothie blender that's big enough, like a Ninja or something, I showed you what to do if you don't have that and you want to put each one in a jar, or if you want to do individual and just grab a bag a day. Remember, when I grab a bag out, I'm going to put in a scoop of chia seeds, a scoop of collagen powder, probably 7 drops of the BioSeal, and maybe 1 scoop of protein powder. Depends on how I feel. But when you blend protein powder, it gets so thick and it gets horrible. It's almost like a thick shake. So I'm about to put this in the freezer, and thank you so much for joining me today. See you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please be sure to turn on your notifications so you'll know when I upload videos in the future. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share my video with every Tamisha, Dictavius, and Harper. You know, you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Cali_Grits. And I created a fan page on Facebook at Cali Grits. Thank you so much for being a part of the Cali Grits tribe. Peace.